This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. The push for an office for the spouse of the Prime Minister to become a reality. And in just a few short weeks, Foreign Affairs Minister Darren Henfield telling House members this morning that the purpose is to focus on the health and well-being of women and girls.
The weight of that office, which will engage in the forum of First Ladies and spouses of the region, will help to bring more focus to issues such as promoting the health and well-being of adolescents in the Caribbean and reducing adolescent pregnancy, expounding on the prevention of various forms of cancer that are prevalent among women, encouraging the elimination of mother-to-child transmission of HIV and congenital syphilis in the region, and more.
And as for what the Prime Minister's wife will pocket?
The Prime Minister's spouse will receive no pay for her efforts in this regard, but will simply be supported by my ministry as she engages with the Karawak Action Group and the CARICOM Secretariat and various United Nations agencies and others.
Prime Minister Minnis's wife, Patricia, requested an office back in December during a luncheon for spouses of senior government officials. At the time, she had already submitted a proposal to Cabinet. In news from the crime beat this evening, the owner of a huge wad of cash loses out big time after police finds the stash in a Grand Bahama home early this morning. We can tell you a team of officers from the Drug Enforcement and Rapid Response Units executed a search warrant on a home on Hampshire Drive, South Bahamia after midnight. Once inside, they discovered over $1 million in U.S. currency. No arrest was made. There was much better luck several hours later, though, after 3 a.m. when another search warrant was executed on an apartment in the very same area. There in the ceiling of the home was a duffel bag with 9.8 pounds of suspected hashish valued at $20,000 and another 45.3 pounds of suspected marijuana with a street value of over $45,000. 2 men were arrested as a result. No word on whether the incidents are connected. Over in Bimini, a public cemetery in Porgy Bay is used as a hiding spot for illegal firearms. It's there that police found 2 9mm pistols with 51 live rounds of ammunition. Investigations are ongoing in all the matters. Meanwhile, police still trying to get to the bottom of 2 weekend homicides. The victims, a prison guard and a well-known bodybuilder. Police confirming the identity of the first victim as Michael Hanna. Hanna was one of 3 people shot just before 10 p.m. Friday in the area of Tufa Close off Cordo Avenue. Less than 24 hours later, police responded to reports that 70-year-old bodybuilder Paul Melbourne had been fatally stabbed during what appeared to be a domestic dispute. Gang investigations are ongoing. A check on sports and weather up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.